You're going to be a little bit behind the 8 ball, but we're going to do a draft, okay? We're going to draft coaches, top 5 coaches that you could consider the best coach in the NBA.
Oh, this is great.
Okay. So you get the premise,
do I have
though.
the first pick?
It's top 5 guys that could be number 1.
Yes. No, I get the premise, and I also realize what you're doing.
Okay. All right. So
Which I seriously think Simmons and I saying there's top 20, top 5 guys discussion. I think that was the whole point. People just love being like, how can you make 5 out of 20? And you're like,
I love that title.
It was
so
unbelievable.
much.
How can people were like, they get so excited when they think you fucked up.
Right. I loved seeing that
And
title.
trust me, we fuck up. So there'll be another chance for you to go ahead. All right. I love this. So does this mean I get the first pick?
Yeah, go ahead. You get the first pick.
We're going snake draft. So you go first, I'll go second, Big Cat third, then it's going to wrap back around.
Yes.
Oh, shit. So I got to value one.
Yep.
Here,
Wait, can you explain the premise again?
All right, so it's the top 5 guys. So each of us are going to have 5 guys that could be the number 1 guy.
Okay, got it.
5 rounds of
5
number
rounds.
1 guys?
5 rounds.
Okay.
And
rounds.
it's completely different than just picking what we think are the 5 best coaches.
No, it's if you could see
The
in
5
the
guys
future,
that could be the one guy.
Yeah, could be the guy that everyone's like, whoa, that's the guy.
Totally different. Got
Right.
it. What about the past?
No, it's got to be current coaches.
Yeah,
and
but still.
Stan Van Gundy. And Stan Van Gundy's eligible.
Stan Van Gundy's eligible?
Eligible.
Okay. All right. Okay,
All right.
so I get the first pick.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Put this on a graphic board. This would be great.
I'm also not afraid of projecting each of you guys, your minds. So, all right, I'm going to take Spoelstra.
He could
Good
be,
pick.
but I don't know. He at some point he is what he is, right?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
the best coach in the NBA.
Okay.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Well, no, you can't. The listeners are going to vote, so you just
Okay.
you just poison the water.
He's good.
He's good. He could be a top guy. All right, PFT.
Okay.
Players don't seem to like him.
Yeah.
Okay. For my first pick, this is tough. I'm gonna go Buds. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Buds.
All right. I'll go something old, something new. I'll go with Pop, and then wrapping back around, I'll take. He's not really new anymore, but I'll take Kerr.
I think it's interesting that you took Pop because that's specifically a guy that was the guy.
Well, he could be.
I don't think he's
listen,
gonna
if he
be
goes
the-
back. Don't poison the water.
I don't think he's going to be the
Don't-
guy
don't
again.
poison the
No, we're
water.
just discussing your
But he
your
could be
choice.
the guy again.
Hey,
Don't be
board's
afraid
your
of a
horse.
little intelligent conversation regarding your choice.
But don't poison the water. Pop could definitely. If he wins another title, you don't think people would be like, "Oh shit, he's the guy again."
Yeah, if he does win another title.
Right.
Yes.
So he could be. It's top 5 guys that could be the number
All
1.
right, my
guy.
next guy is Ime.
Okay.
First African-American head coach in the history of the Boston Celtics.
Also going to
Which
get
was
whomped.
about, hey, by the way, long overdue.
Yeah,
Long overdue.
Who's going to get whomped in the first round?
He could get whomped in the first round.
Some are predicting he's going to get whomped in the first round.
I'll say this. If the Celtics don't get whomped in the first round, it's because they have the guy coaching them. That's the difference.
All right.
All right.
I can't believe who's still on the board. I'll go Ty Lue, and we'll stake it back around with Nick Nurse.
Ooh, nice.
good picks.
Nice.
Good picks.
Okay.
Can I take
They
Bronny
called Ty
Jr.?
Lue the Belichick of the NBA last night.
They did.
That was something. That was something.
Wow.
What'd you guys think of Glue Lady?
She was,
I'd like to see her use a stronger adhesive next time.
yeah. Maybe
What do you think they
actually
were gonna
wood
do?
glue?
She
Like-
should have glued her face to the ground. Like, what does gluing your hand to the ground do? They would imagine how powerful that would have been if she had just dumped it all over her face and then just stuck that forehead right at the top of the key.
And by the way, did she want people to be eating poison chickens?
Or getting bird flu.
That's a low approval rating.
Yeah.
Like, no one came to her defense. I thought for sure somebody on Twitter would zag and be like, well, let's see exactly what her position is on something.
Yeah.
And then people would be like, oh, and then if it was something that was popular on Twitter, people would be like, oh, you know what? That was kind of lame that people made fun of her.
Yeah.
And then none of that happened. She was like, there's this new Mel Gibson movie when I was scrolling through Apple TV. It had a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm like, oh my God, a 0? I was like, that's like the lady's approval rating, the Glue Lady.
Yeah,
She was a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm opposed to destroying chickens that are infected with bird flu.
Yeah.
That's a very specific. I don't think that's a glue-worthy cause. That's
Yeah.
maybe a Facebook post.
Yeah, right. She started a Facebook group. She's like, we haven't had a ton of bites yet.
I know
All
what
right,
I'll do. All right,
PFT,
so
your
my
pick.
next one. This one's easy for me actually. I've heard rumblings in league circles that this guy could be connected to be the next Lakers head coach.
Oh.
In which case, that could mean that he would be the guy as early as next year. That's Quinn Snyder.
Ooh. Okay. I am shocked.
that?
I am shocked that I got this pick because is he not the coach of the year 2 years in a row now, and he's about to win a title if Chris Paul doesn't get hurt? Monty Williams. I mean, he will be the guy if they win the title.
Yeah, I think he's going to win Coach of the Year this year.
He won it last year, right? If I'm
No, I don't think he did.
I don't
he
think
did not.
he did
Who
either.
won last year?
No, Thibodeau won. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember, first of all, as soon as you get it, you're going to get fired in less than 20 months.
True.
It's a lock. And Coach of the Year in basketball, more often than not, it's who did something that we didn't expect to have happen. But I think because Monty had the team even better this year, that's what's going to happen.
Okay,
it was tough.
so
It was a brutal vote this year for Coach of the Year.
let
Stupid.
me. You know what?
This draft, this is going to bump some numbers, huh? Fucking this podcast is going to kill it. It's going to start rivaling some of those political ones.
I'm gonna corner the market on the Steves. I actually think Steve Nash does a great job because holy fuck does he have to deal with a lot.
I think that's fair.
I mean,
I won't hear it. If somebody's like, "Oh, Steve Nash can't coach," be like, "Okay, we could talk about rotations,
Right.
We could talk about stuff like that, and that's fine." And like, you watch your guy long enough. I don't care who you are. You're gonna find a problem with your coach. Good fucking luck having the disposition that this guy had the last 2 years, dealing with all the bullshit that he dealt with. I don't want to fucking hear it.
It's
from
actually
anybody.
incredible. It's incredible
Right.
when you like stack up everything he's had to deal with. Steve Nash. Okay, PFT, your fourth pick.
Can I take whoever the next coach of the Kings is going to be?
Sure.
Can I just pencil that one in? I think Kings are about to do big things. They've really built something out there. No, I'm going to go with Nick Nurse.
Already taken.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Ryan took
shit.
him in the third round.
Good pick, Ryan.
Is there another Nick Nurse though? Maybe in college that you were talking about a guy who doesn't have the job yet.
I'm going to go Nate McMillan.
Did you just project
Okay.
Nick Nurse to the Sacramento Kings?
I
on top of
might
everything else?
have, yeah, if we're reading the tea leaves. I'm going McMillan.
All right, Nate McMillan. A little bit of an underachieving year, but still, they went to the Western or Eastern Conference Final last year. That was something. All right,
I'll
Ryan, your last two.
I'll take Taylor Jenkins, Memphis.
Okay.
And I'm going to go James Borrego, Charlotte. That
Okay.
team has no front line. There were versions of that team before when they had nobody, or they had guys that were hurt, and they were competitive. They had numbers a couple of years ago where like, this team isn't good. I thought they had one of the worst rosters in the league. And they compete. He's not afraid to kind of sit guys at times. They're totally overmatched front line wise. And, I know that 43-39 doesn't blow everybody's mind, but they lost Hayward twice, I think 2 different times this season. So I think Borrego's a terrific coach. Comes from that pop tree as well. So
Okay, nice. Do you think Jim Boylan will get another job?
I hope so, because didn't they call they had a leadership council,
Yeah.
and then he used to call timeouts
Yeah,
late just to be like, hey, let's get a timeout.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the Mike Singletary story? Did I ever tell you that?
No, tell it to us quick.
There was a guy that I knew that was playing in a preseason game for Singletary when Singletary was the head coach of the Niners. And he's like, I've never ever seen it before at any level of football, but like something happened and it was like a big third down defensively, and Singletary called the timeout and people were like, what? And he waved everybody over and he was like, let's fucking go. He called like a basketball.
It's a pump-up time.
Yes.
Right. He called a basketball timeout in an NFL. And I think it was an exhibition game just to be like, all right, let's lock in, boys.
I love
Did it work?
The story's way better if it doesn't work.
That's a pretty
but
big part of the story, Ryan, because
Yeah.
maybe he's the genius. Maybe
What if
that's
it
how we
worked?
need to be working it. Yeah.
Oh,
What if it
man.
worked?
All right, last pick, PFT, and then my last pick, and then we'll let you go, Ryan.
There's a lot of real shitheads out there right now. I'm gonna go.
No, there's tons of value still.
Yeah,
I
there's a
think.
lot of value.
I'm gonna go Michael Malone, not Mike. Michael Malone.
Okay.
Did you guys have him on?
No.
No, we haven't. Should
You
we?
have to sound so nasty about it.
Yeah. No,
all right.
never. All right, my last pick. I'll just ride the wave that we were just talking about. I'll go with Chris Finch and the Timberwolves.
That's a great pick. Their
I feel like I got some value.
their personality changed with him. People got really mad because he was brought in, because it was a very odd thing that you bring somebody from a different staff in midway through the season. It's not usually what happened, but what people left out of that conversation was that he is really he's held in high regard by a lot of smart basketball people. So when everybody was losing their minds about it, I did get some texts being like, I know you probably don't, but like, this guy's awesome. And think about where Minnesota is now.
Yeah.
It's
They're about to raise a banner.
strong pick.